welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. Hi, I am SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, and this is going to be an all sign session for what does your person want you to know. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, your messages are available. You know what? I think I'm going to fix it right now, and I'm going to make this one part 2 and make Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo session, what your person wants you to know, part 1. Let me go ahead and do that right now. Just one moment, please. Let's see. All right. Part 1. And then this session, which I will be doing all remaining zodiac signs in the order of zodiac signs that I will be doing this early morning. In this order will be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, followed by Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. That's the order that I'll be going in with the reads. All right. So, with that being said, let me get situated here. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Please, all I ask is that you do not force any of the channel messages. Thank you. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding. Hopefully you can't hear the mic. I'm trying to adjust it so it doesn't feel so far away. All right. Thank you. All inquiries of most spiritual guide and light at gmail.com. All right. Leo. Let's see what your person wants you to know. What does Leo's person want Leo to know at this time? Can you hear me okay? What does Leo's person want Leo to know at this time? If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Yes. Seek professional advice. When it comes to your person, Leo, your person does the opposite. So if you're wanting to have a good time with your person, expect to have the opposite. If you're not if the expectancy is not to have a good time, you will have a good time. It's always the opposite. So when it comes to communicating with your person lacks direction. Okay. And it just feels like in your situation, Leo, I'm not sensing that your person makes their choices based off how they feel. Not at all. Your person is a know-it-all, and you can't tell them nothing. Okay? Tell me more about this seek professional advice. Does that say you matter? It's in reverse. Okay? Your person is really dominant, and we're not doing the gender thing. I'm just gonna be blunt with you. Your person is dominant, and whatever they think or whatever they say, that's just how it goes. And I won't say you walk on eggshells dealing with your person, but what your person wants you to know is your person is ready to go on their path of fixing what's going on with them. Okay. Without me being nosy, I'm not going to jump to conclusion and say it's trauma. It could just literally be them working on their control issues. It can literally being, they may need assistance of, letting go of control. Like I said, for the most part, the dominance thing, working on, your person is aware that they are a know-it-all. And it's been that way for quite some time. And it's kind of like, instead of staying in the heat of the moment, and I'm not talking about sexual passion, I'm talking about the heat of the moment of your person is always quick, Leo, to tell you to leave. And it just feels like you did already. And you're needing reassurance if this is how your person really feels. No, they don't feel like that at all. So it's kind of like when your person says they want you to stay, they really want you to leave. And when your person says they want you to leave, they really want you to stay. So yeah, does your person lack communication skills? No. I don't see that your person has trauma. I see that your person has been forced to be a certain type of way, and they're willing to put in the work. But if they have to put in the work, they don't want to feel obligated with you on their tail about it. And if they have to make the decision to walk away from you to work on that, they would, but they're not going to ask you to stay either. So when it comes to dealing with your person, what your person wants you to know is not that they're a work in progress. It's, are you willing, Leo, to accept them for who they are if they're unable to get it right? Clarify all in the whole, please. Because Leo thinks I'm playing. I'm telling you, maybe it's coming in reverse, just like I said. You saw it. I don't force anything to come out. And I'm not prideful. I don't play about my gifts. So your person is wanting to know, will you be willing to accept them for who they are, regardless if they choose not to change anything about them? Will you be willing to accept your person for who they are? Meaning this controlling person who has to always be right, and you never win the argument, and seeking professional advice in your connection is always the last resort. Why does it have to always lead there? And your person is making it very clear that if they seek professional assistance or help, or just getting advice in general, you're gonna, it's kind of like you're responsible for it. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair at all. So your person will be willing to walk away from this connection or put the connection on pause to seek this professional help. And if they were to get it right, it just feels like the next person gets to experience this amazing version that you've been waiting for. So it seems like a complicated situation, really. What did Jimmy versus Martin say? Maybe that Leo person should learn what semper fidelis means. Even after Freemason, Eastern Star, dark cult, oath taking, much love, ma'am. I'm gonna need more context to that. I it's too early in the morning to be reading between the lines. Okay. Moving forward. Clarify. Yeah. Compromises in reverse. So, Leo, what I would tell you, okay, what I see here, I'm not giving you personal advice here, but what I see here is you get to there's a possibility that you get to miss out on experiences, the version of your person that you've been waiting for. And what I mean by that is it's not a you problem, it's your person's problem. They're not positioning themselves to where, hey, Leo is my person. And Leo is my support system. And if I go get this help, Leo gets discarded and some other new version of some other person gets to experience the person that you've been fighting for, Leo. And it's just kind of like, you're being asked to not put any more energy in this. Okay? By you removing your energy and your efforts, you don't get discarded. I hope that makes sense. If you limit your support and your energy in this connection with your person, you then get to experience the version of your person that you've been wanting to experience. Okay? If you decide to anchor yourself in this connection, your person is going to discard you. And unfortunately, someone else will experience the version that you've been fighting for. And that's the truth. Give me one more message for Leo. Hello, Michael. Is it Michael or... Yeah, it's Michael. Michael Stevens. Hello. Loneliness. And it says, I know that I'm never alone. Okay. And so what this is saying, by you removing your anchor and removing all of your efforts and removing your support system in this connection, your person will then be positioned, Leo, to recognize your value and respect the worth that you bring to the connection, your importance, your existence in the connection. So it's kind of like if you overly exert yourself, overly anchor yourself in this connection, you get discarded, and it's not a you problem. It's nothing wrong with you. It's your person's situation. So in order to have a full completion of this hope, right, of this wonderful experience that you're wanting from your person, for your person to let go of control issues, for your person to stop always needing to be right, for you to be able to win an argumentation for once, it's like you have to remove the efforts. And that's the only way that you will get favor in this connection than being discarded. And that's the facts that I see in your spread, my Leo. Okay. So that's the messages I got for you, Leo. I don't know if it's a hard pill to swallow for you, because you've put so much blood, sweat, and tears in this connection to the point where you're exhausted, and you need this. You can use this for your restoration. Yeah. All right. So Aries, and that's a good thing, Leo. When you get this restoration, it's kind of like you guys will align on time. The point where it's like you finally have the conversation where your person, Leo, is acknowledging you in this connection, you in this relationship, versus just being discarded and none of your hard work and being anchored in this relationship is acknowledged. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and start yours. I'm going to shuffle this deck up a little bit, okay? All right, Aries. What does Aries person want Aries to know? What does Aries person want Aries to know? What messages do you have for my Aries? What does Aries person want Aries to know? I'm absolutely in love with you. I'm going to clarify if this is toxic or not, because all your person sees is you. They breathe you, they sleep you, they see you. There's nothing outside of life besides you. Who am I talking to? Aries? Regarding your person, you could be dealing with the Virgo. But for the most part, I don't know what belief system you have, but you ever heard anything about in the Bible? Don't quote me on it, okay? Where God says, have no idols or something like that. You're your person's idol. They worship the ground you walk on. Oh, wait. I could be your hero, baby. And that's why I want to clarify if this is toxic or not. Tell me about I'm absolutely in love with you. And then I want to clarify this weight for Aries. Because this could be some type of legalities, Libra. That's why I'm like, hold on, I want to confirm if this is toxic or not. What you don't see, silence, no contact. Let me clarify this. Wait, just one moment. We're not going to jump to conclusions and say they're narcissists. Because I'm not seeing they're not seeking attention outside of you. It's just you. So that's why magnifying glass, reading between the fine lines here. Do you have a restraining order on your person, Aries? That's just up in the air. Now I'm hearing that song, The Closer I Get to You, but it feels eerie and creepy. The more, dun, 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 dun. It's like I'm seeing candlelight, a table, and it's not like during the day, it's like nighttime. It's a red tablecloth, candles on there, lit. There's no food on the table. I'm hearing that song, the moment I get close to you, or something like that. I don't know if that's Luther Vandross or Freddie Jackson. I'm not for sure. So is there a restraining order? Clarify this silence. Now I'm seeing posters on the wall. New love, renewed hope. Oh, is your person in jail? It has to do with some type of legalities or something. Is your person in jail, Aries? They about to get out. And if you are in a whole nother relationship, I don't think your person is on a different type of spectrum. I'll just say that without labeling anybody in a negative way. It feels like you've already told your person that you're in a relationship. I ain't hearing that. You're this person's idol. Like, I don't know what you did, but this is supposed to be in a relationship. I never imagined so much perfection. This is in reverse, like I said, on a whole nother spectrum. I don't know what happened to your person because they didn't used to be like this. Whatever you told them in the past, they hold on to those words. Did you write them a letter while they were in jail? Tell me about this magnifying glass. There's a restraining order for some of you. It says, please give me time. I've never felt this way before. This is in reverse. This is another confirmation of no contact regarding your person. So the question I have here in this situation, Aries, is your person, you are your person's person. In this situation, what I'm seeing in this spread is you're not your person's person, but you're your person's person. Does that make sense? It's kind of like you belong to your person. And you need to let this person know that you are in a whole nother relationship before they find out. And I feel like they already know. They just not saying nothing because they just know that when they get out of jail, you guys are gonna be together. The bottom of the deck is, what do you want? So regarding your person that's incarcerated, you're in a full-blown relationship with them, but you also are in a full-blown relationship with someone else. You ended this relationship with this person that's incarcerated, but they don't know that. And so I'm being guided to tell you is you have enough time to mold your person that's incarcerated, that's on a different type of spectrum mentally. And you possibly, something about a restraining order, balance. You'll be able, you're going to be able to resolve this, but don't wait till the last minute. Okay, don't wait till the last minute. The bottom of the deck, you have loneliness, because you'll not only will you lose the relationship that you are enjoying, that does bring you balance. When this person gets out of jail, and that's a whole nother ball game. And I don't think why, that's just too much to deal with. That's just too much, Aries. It really is. So, about what you may not want to hear from me is stop. I understand I can see why you are allowing this person to think you guys are together, because they're on another sliding scale of the spectrum. I get it. Don't keep leading this person on. And my advice to you is not even to let them know that you are in another relationship, because you can put the other person's in the situation that they don't need to be in, and you can resolve this in a peaceful, legitimate manner. Okay, speak your piece, and it will be resolved. So you're being asked to take action. Don't wait till it's too late. You wait till it's too late, thinking you have enough time, then that's where all hell breaks loose. Okay, don't say SGL didn't tell you, Aries. All right, you have enough time to prevent chaos. All right, and Lord forbid, you're the only reason why you're dealing with this person that's incarcerated. You're taking their money. You bet not be. Let me see, because I just channeled that. I literally just channeled that. Give me a word of advice for my Aries that is being taken care of by this person that's in jail. Financially, you better fix it, because you're dealing with somebody who's not on the right side of the spectrum, and if you don't resolve this in time, not only is this person gonna want every penny, nickel, dime, dinero, coin, money. So for Aries, that was a pre-warning for you, Sagittarius, regarding your person. But congratulations on the relationship that you have outside of that relationship. It looks like it's going good. Sagittarius. What's that? All right. What does Sagittarius person want Sagittarius to know at this time? I need to shuffle these really good. Sagittarius, if that's okay with you. Michael, I think I did tell you hello. I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you. And Jimmy versus Martin, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't play about my gifts. I don't do witchy poo stuff and all that occult stuff you talking about. I don't know nothing about. Okay. I'm here to serve you. I'm showing up, doing my job. But all that, I don't know what that is. All right. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius person want Sagittarius to know, please? What does Sagittarius person want Sagittarius to know? Your person wants to apologize. I'm sorry is upright, and I never imagined so much perfection in reverse. So, I'll just let me give you the back end of this energy that I see, Sagittarius. In the past, outside before your person is known to F up all the time. And it's not with intention. It's just they're just used to the backlash all the time. And unfortunately, you know, whatever has transpired, it wasn't with intention. It's kind of like your I don't want to say it's intention, but your person wanted to see if you truly liked them, if you were truly genuine about them. And so whatever transpired, your person just wanted to confirm if you truly were genuine about them. Maybe. Time to ground yourself. That's in reverse. And you have, will you choose me in reverse? Yeah, just like I said. You know, looks like you got a sweetheart, Sagittarius. And it has nothing to do with feminine energy. When I say sweetheart, it male or female, it's just you have someone who has a genuine, pure heart. And, whatever transpired between you, the reason why it occurred is because they just wanted to confirm if you genuinely like them the way you say you do. And what else? Regarding Sagittarius, be more selfish in reverse. Continue to show up for this person and continue to be gentle. They've been through a lot. The top of the deck, I have so much desire for you, and at the bottom, I am absolutely in love with you. All right. Be kind and gentle with your person because they mean you well. But just understand. I mean, and when I say a F up, it could be simple. Like say they're making coffee or something. They always make messes, not with intention. They may trip and fumble sometimes. And it's just, life has been hard on them and people have been hard on your person. And it just, what I'm channeling here is that your person is able to be themselves with you. And it just feels like they're going to forever try to make up what has transpired. But the reason why they did what they did is because they wanted to confirm to see if you truly were genuine about this connection and about them. They wanted to confirm that you're not like everyone else. Anything else for Sagittarius? What you don't see. So you can understand when I say what you don't see, when the cards fall off of here, that's why I say that. Okay. Take action. Okay. So if you want this connection, then show action rather than words. Okay. Because your person has heard it all before. Give me a word of advice for Sagittarius. Word of advice for Sagittarius, please. Word of advice for Sagittarius. And guess what, collective? I got some good news. So I got an unexpected surprise. And I'll just say the surprise that I received on late evening going into morning is the best surprise ever in the whole wide world. The best surprise a granny, I'm a grandmother now, could ever ask for. And so I'm smiling. You have self-esteem here. Yeah, confirmation. Uh, Sagittarius, this session will still be up for you when it comes to what your person wants you to know. Whenever you need to come back to reference to it, I will have the timestamps in the comment section. I will make sure I'll do that when I end the live. Okay. All right. All right. Sagittarius. So next we're going to be doing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you are wondering if I'm doing yours were done. Your messages came out yesterday and it's in the part 1. So what your person wants you to know, part 1 is available. Okay. All right. What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know? And I'm going to shuffle this deck a little bit, Gemini. What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know? Please. What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know? I don't know how these rocks move, but they did. What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know? Why am I whispering? What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know? I'm being guided to shuffle. Just bear with me, Gemini. What does Gemini's person want Gemini to know? All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what your person wants you to know. Some cards flipped over, Gemini. I've seen them. I know I saw them. Sometimes my eyes will play tricks on me, but unfortunately, my eyes are not being tricksters today. See, it's coming out. I want you. I just dream. Hold on. Your person needs to decide what they want. You guys are exclusive, but it just feels like Sagittarius's person's energy lingers in here. It's kind of like your person F's up for no reason too. What is this? It says, I can't even look at you right now. Oh, or is this you, Gemini? You keep messing up? And your person doesn't understand why. It says, I want to get you drunk. This is in reverse. It says, I feel the same way in reverse. This is a complicated situation going on. Love me in reverse. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles here, top of the deck. I imagine you naked. Definitely. This is a twin flame situation. Gemini, you're supposed to learn a lesson dealing with your person versus this. One of you needs to learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson dealing with your person, the situation doesn't get better. But if you are a person who likes toxicity, the connection will get stronger, but the toxicity will get more reckless. In regards to your person, what is your person trying to get you to understand is that they are so over the toxicity, but they love it. And it just feels like when it comes to your person, Gemini, they're willing to do whatever you want them to do. The reason why I say this is because definitely this is my royalty card. Okay. And then you have love me in reverse. So this person is willing to sacrifice their own selves to serve you. Yes, they are attracted to you. And the Ace of Pentacles is about material things and also about health as well. There's a lot of attraction here. But what your person wants you to know is that, they would like to remove the toxicity. So there's a possibility if you guys get on the same page, Gemini, this twin flame situation will transfer into a divine connection. Okay. Which is a beautiful thing. It doesn't happen all the time. It's that moment of you have a story to tell and your person has a story to tell. And together it's just kind of like the ultimate, twin flame fairy tale that, not everyone gets to experience. And it transfers into a divine connection, which is a beautiful thing, like I said. Look for a sign. All right. When it comes to the toxicity in this connection, this tower moment in the connection can be prevented. Your person wants you to acknowledge how much respect they have for you. They want you to acknowledge, them putting you first before themselves. It's like whatever you want, Gemini, I'll do it. This person will give you their last breath. But what they want you to also acknowledge is that they no longer want to feed toxicity. They no longer want to take action in toxicity. They're so over toxicity. And you fill in the blank of what the toxicity is in your relationship. The fact that your person has so much attraction towards you, you have let me have you. I imagine you naked. I want you. I just dream and wish for everything. Courage in reverse, doubt upright, fear in the air. You want me to be honest with you, Gemini? I think you are your person's first actual relationship. But to place it where it fits. Is it your energy? Is this your first real relationship? Or is it your person? All I know is, Gemini, is if your person decides to move on with life, they'll take you with them. Their person is not the person that will leave you behind. You are your person's strength. The fact that courage is in reverse and this royalty would definitely is upright. It doesn't say royalty, but this is my royalty card. Gemini. When it comes to this tower moment, you need each other. And that's what transfers you guys into divine counterpart. All right, Gemini, there's only so far that I can go. All right, who's next? Libra. All right, Libra. I'm going to shuffle this deck up a little bit. Let me see. Libra, I'm going to start yours at 42. All right. What does Libra's person want Libra to know? I think I'm gonna start it at 41. I don't have to go that far. What does Libra's person want Libra to know? Your person wants you to make up your mind, Libra. This cord's got me entangled. What does Libra's person want Libra to know? Thank you. A lot. You matter is up in the air. Love me with the Ace of Wands. Libra, you think your person only wants you sexually. That's why I was like, well, make up your mind. I said your person wants you to make up your mind. Your person wants to know, are you guys exclusive, or is this just friends with benefits? What is this? Listen to your heart. I want to start a family with you in reverse. What do you want in reverse? I'm ready in reverse. Happiness is my priority. Listen, Libra, your person doesn't care. Whatever you want, they're with it. They're down with it. If you just want friends with benefits, your person is okay with it. If you want to be exclusive, your person is okay with it. Whatever it is whatever they can do to confirm to you that you matter, Libra, they are going to do it. Now, are they ready to start a family? No. All they want to do is focus on you. I don't see them wanting you to focus on them or whatever. Yeah, they want sex, you know what I mean? But I don't see that being a priority. Your person, I'll say this, Libra, how your person gets reassurance that you love them is when you are intimate with them. That's telling, they base however the extreme of your intimacy when you are sexually adulting with your person reassures them how you feel about them when it's the level degree of love me. So if you're sexually engaging with them and you're not into it, that's communicating to them that your mind is elsewhere. Does that make sense? Versus you really being into it, it confirms to them and reassures them, your person, that you love them. In the near future, you guys can discuss about um, family planning, and then it's a yes. Your person does want create a family. They do want children, they're just not right now. Okay, that's just what that is, Libra. Who is this? Okay. Are you asking me if I'm awake and you see that I'm doing the spread? And then you gaslight me and then turn around and act like as if you never said, are you awake? I can't sleep. And then once he shows up, we're exclusive, but I'm afraid he's just another catfisher. So are you trying to poke at me and then throw in the extra for me to respond? I'm gonna give you a pass on this one. I'm not gonna answer you. But next time you pull that, I will remove you. Okay? I'm here to serve you, but I don't serve gaslighters. Okay? This is a safe space. And it will be one for me as well. Moving forward, who are we on? Aquarius. Aquarius, we're going to start yours at 46. Let me shuffle that up. I don't want that triggering energy to get in your spread either. Oh, okay. Let me see. Mm. I'm trying to debate if I want to put you on timeout or if I want to ban you. I don't tolerate this kind of stuff in my personal life, and I'm not going to tolerate it in my business life. So, thank you so much for showing up. All right. Let's go ahead. Aquarius. We're going to start yours. I apologize, Aquarius. What does Aquarius person want Aquarius to know? Sometimes, it says, I sometimes wonder if you care, Aquarius. I'm going to give you a moment to think about that. Let me rewrite your timestamp. Oh, goodness gracious. Your person is drowning in their emotions regarding you, Aquarius. They are. But they tell people that they're not. The fact that 13 is facing the left, which is tells me it's a no, but really is a yes. When it comes to colorism, it's a blue, but it's more of a like a aqua turquoise blue, and they're drowning in their water energy, their emotions in regards to you. When they think of you, Aquarius, their cup is overflowing, but it's an imaginary cup that's overflowing. It's not something that they're actually experiencing in the 3D. All right. So there's heavy Pisces energy. And, you know, in order for your person to even be able to make it through the day, this question is what allows them to persevere each day. This question, I sometimes wonder if you care. What else does Aquarius need to know? I would do anything for you. All right, your person wants to make their wrongs right, Aquarius. You are wrong in reverse, and what does it say? Now is not the time. Now it is the right time. So, like I said, your person wants to make their wrongs right, and this is not a single situation. So this could be a connection, Aquarius, where you guys are on a break. All right. And your person is wanting to make their wrongs right. That's what I see here. Improving health and unlikely. Listen, Aquarius, if you choose not to reconciliate with your person is willing to choose to be delusional and thrive off of this, wondering if you even care. And in their headspace of this flowing cup, right? That overflows with the love that you pour in. But for the most part, if you choose to reconcile, this person, it looks like they're going to do everything within their power and will to make sure that you are good and that this relationship is good. Give me a word of advice for Aquarius and their person that's on a break, because I see a break. If you're on a break with your person, I'm talking to you. What's up in the areas of gratitude and trust? So what this is telling me that your person will tell you everything that you want to hear, but actions speak louder than words. And you guys have to build the trust all over again. And it just feels like your person has to learn to truly not just talk about it, but really be about it. And it just feels like I don't see you willing to take out the time to confirm if this person even, like, when it comes to gratitude, it's a no. All right. This feels like a favor now. This 10 with I would do anything for you is starting to pop out. And it just feels like, Aquarius, I need you to scratch my back. That's what I see here. Let me hold you. Should Aquarius fall for the big? No. Be more selfish. This person hasn't learned the lesson, Aquarius. All right. Don't ask me when will they. We're not going that far. Who's next? Cancer. Cancer 53. And just to reassure you, if your person was to show you gratitude, what do they want you to know? You have the Ace of Cups. They are waiting for you. You make my heart full. Your person would have to fill your cup, because the previous spread, it was all about them being in the headspace of you filling their cup. And so, with that being said, your person would have to fill your cup. And the fact that you make my heart full. Remember I said that 10 was popping out? And I said, no, Chris. I just feel like, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like, Aquarius, your person will have the Ace of Cups sitting right on the table, saying, Aquarius, this is yours. And all you get to do is see the cup on the table. You never get to experience it. And if you walk to the table, you look in the cup and there's nothing in there. But the Ace of Cups that your person sees in their headspace is a cup that is overflowing, versus your cup just sitting on the table empty. Aquarius, pay more attention. You need to pay more attention to when it comes to people showing up with an Ace of Cups. Don't waste your time to see if it's full or half empty. If you can't see it from afar, you know how, I don't know, Aquarius, I can't remember who taught me this, but an older person taught me this. They said, stop walking with your head down. Don't walk with your head down. And I never realized, I probably was like 16, 17. They're like, look, you don't walk with your head down. And I was like, what? And they explained to me why you don't walk with your head down. You walk with your head down, it means that you are insecure. You don't know your worth or your value. And of course, I didn't understand then, but the next time I saw that person, because I didn't understand how do you not walk with your head down, Aquarius? And so I remember asking the person, I don't know why I can't see the person's face or their name, but I know. It's like I know who stopped me, but I guess I'm not allowed to share. But anywho, the person said, if you pay attention when you're walking, you can see ahead. So why walk with your head down when you can always see ahead before you get to every step that you make? And then from then they taught me about when you are in public, when you're looking for things, never start from the bottom, always start from the top. And then from that, it was, as you evolve in life, You'll understand the different levels from being at the bottom and the top. All the infestations are at the bottom, but the higher you go, the less infestations that you have to deal with. But moving forward, so you're being asked, Aquarius, to stop looking to see if the cup is half full or empty when you can already see from afar if it's overflowing or not. So stop wasting your time. And pertaining to this connection, is this a break or something? Helpful people in reverse. What? Whatever your person said that they would do, they didn't do. Aquarius. What you don't see is look for a sign and trust. My question is this, are you guys on a break or not? Be assertive. Are you guys reconciling within the next few weeks? Opportunity. This is not genuine. I'm sorry, Aquarius. It's what can I get out of the situation? Don't help this person, Aquarius. For the most part, if you reconcile with this person, if you're thinking they're going to help you, they are not. They'll just tell you what you want to hear. Like I said, the cup is on the table, but there's nothing in it. And cups is nothing to do with material things. Cups is all about the matters of the heart. Okay. Did a pinnacle come out in the previous spread? I can't recall, Aquarius. But you are more than welcome to replay your part of the session whenever you need. Give a word of advice for Aquarius, so Aquarius can have closure or more understanding, please. If that's what you want to tell them, Patrice, happiness. And what was the question I just said? Oh, I have to stop looking at the comments so I can focus. Oh, something about closure or your confirmation. I don't know, Aquarius, but happiness came out. Luck is on your side. I will say that. It says, I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So whatever choice you make regarding your person, if it makes you happy, that's all that matters. All right, Aquarius. I love you. Scorpio. Let's go ahead and start yours. What does Scorpio's person want Scorpio to know? What does Scorpio's person want Scorpio to know? What does Scorpio's person want Scorpio to know? That's what I love about experience, Scorpio, is that you can have people come into your life who's experienced certain things, and they show up in your life to prevent you from having to experience what they experience. Isn't that so amazing? Who am I talking to? Scorpio. Scorpio, your person says you're wrong. Happiness is their priority. Oh my. So your person gave you mixed signals, Scorpio. They said they wanted to build with you. What did you do, Scorpio? What did Scorpio do? What did Scorpio do? It's something you don't see. You have lust came out. You're acting like you were single, Scorpio. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're a people I'm not choosing no sides, Scorpio. This is what your person wants you to know. They feel like you're wrong. Okay. You're just a little bit too flirtatious. Now, I will say this because I've been accused of being flirtatious and I have not. I don't even deal with people like that. But when I do deal with people, I like to smile and I like to have a conversation. And my smile can be luring sometimes and it could be misinterpreted. So sometimes I don't give everybody my smile because people think I'm flirting and I'm not. And so I can I'm not choosing no sides, Scorpio. I'm just saying if your person is a people person, maybe you need to work on your insecurities. But if your person is wrong and they were flirting and acting like they're single, it just seems like you already made your decision. You refused your person showed you who they are, and you're making it very clear when it comes to your non-negotiables. You have seek professional advice in reverse. I know, uh, I know you from somewhere. I have so much desire for you up in the air, and you have, I am manifesting you. So you're definitely having your person in the hot seat. But what I will tell you is, you thinking that your non-negotiables is teaching your person a lesson. It's not, because they're distracted outside of you. Let me hold you. So if you're not available, they are going to have replacements. Unfortunately, your person is acting like a bachelor or a bachelorette. And I'm hearing it is what it is. I get where your stance is when it comes to your non-negotiables or your person's non-negotiable. Place yourself on the side of the coin of where you are, heads or tails. Self-esteem. That's exactly what I said. I said your person has low self-esteem if you are a people person, but it's coming out that, if your person is not going to deliver, you'll get it elsewhere. I hope you'll wait for me. It's a no. Is who am I talking to? Scorpio? I mean, is Scorpio's person gonna wait for Scorpio? Life is like a piano, inspiration. It seems like it. It really does. A Scorpio, go on and have your fun. Your person ain't going nowhere. Your person ain't going nowhere. A year from now, your person is giving you a year to get it right. Please be safe when it comes to engaging with other people, knowing that you have this whole person that's allowing you to have fun and get it all out. Your person is saying a year from now, if you don't tie it down with them, it's a wrap. Okay. Pisces. So what am I saying is your person is saying the fair exchange, Scorpio, is they give you a year to get out whatever it is you need to get out, and after a year, you better be saying I do. That's what I see. All right. Pisces. What does Pisces person want Pisces to know? What does Pisces person want Pisces to know? What does Pisces person want Pisces to know? What is Pisces? Dang, Pisces, did you see that? Come on. Like, the whole deck fell out of my hand. This is up in the air. You have I am terrified in reverse. I miss you, do you? I miss you, do you? I could be your hero, baby. Listen, Pisces, you dealing with an asshole. Your person is an asshole. You matter. This is up in the air. You matter. I meant what I said. No. Have I lost everything? I'm ready. Didn't I tell you your person was an asshole? I don't like your person, Pisces. I really don't. Why is Pisces person an asshole? And that's the energy. Your person is an asshole. Why is Pisces person an asshole? Because you broke their heart. And they're going to make your life a living hell. So basically, your person is punishing you. And they're doing it with intention. What else? A year from now is trying to come out, but clarify this year from now, because that came out in Aquarius in the near future. Your person is going to get karma. I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, but now that you know that your person is intentionally doing it, you will experience this abundance by giving them a taste of their own medicine, by ending this connection, experiencing this abundance, and then what? And then what? Checkmate, change and transition. So moving forward, your next connection, Pisces, don't play no games. Okay? There's no need to play games. When you play games, so basically, you paid you will pay your karmic debt by ending this connection. Karmic debt is paid. All right, who's still in the chat? Can you put your name in the chat or put a number in the chat so I can pull your card? So I can call it a night and spend some time with my grandbaby. I don't care if you put a number in the chat or your name. It doesn't matter. All right. And we have 8 people in here. If you can subscribe, thank you. But I'm not going to shuffle these that long. It doesn't take that long to type something so I can pull a card. For those who are in the chat, what is the message for those who are afraid to reveal themselves? We have the sword here, the Ace of Swords here. All right, you already know what you want to do. Okay, the bottom of the deck, I imagine you necking. You are very special. So go ahead, do what it do. I'm gonna make it do what it do, baby. So go ahead and do it. But for the most part, no one's stopping you besides your own self. All right, where loyalty lies is wherever it lies. All right, so no one put anything in the chat. I'll give it a couple more minutes. You can type a number, doesn't matter. That was that one. Let's see. Patrice, are you still in here? Michael, are you still in here? What about Jimmy versus Martin? Yep, it's about time for me to go. My grandbaby's waking up. Gotta go. I'm here to serve you, so I'm not begging. Let me see. Overall last message, please. I still don't have all the answers. Closing message. All right. And sometimes it's that way. Don't force anything regarding your person. All right. You don't have all the answers. So stop looking for the answer. I love you. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is. What happens if my viewer decides to keep looking for the answer? What happens? Denial. Oh, that's why you keep looking, because you already know the answer. Remember the Ace of Swords came out? I said you already know the answer. You already know your position with your person. It looks like it's just sexual at the moment. But anywho, it just feels like you feel nasty after you have sex with your person. That's your business. I love you. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Until we meet again. Those were your messages that came out for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Your messages is in part 1. This is part 2. All right. I hope I did a good job. Don't forget love is kind. Don't forget love is gentle. Until we meet again.